So I think I want to start giving you guys the spoilers. So spoiler alert, I get an email each week on Fridays to let me know what's coming up about Beyond the Gates the next week. So shout out to CBS. I appreciate y'all adding me to the little mailing list. Okay. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to do these every Sunday, and then it's going to again show what's going down, or I'll read the synopses basically and then tell y'all what I think. So this is next week on Beyond the Gates for the week of May 12th through May 16th. And lucky for us, y'all, we're getting a full week of new episodes. No more interruptions, no more breaks, no more sports this and draft that. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And this one is an informative spoiler one. Again, this is going to be spoilers. Now, I am going to be speculating what some of this means, because all of this doesn't tell you the complete episodes, but it gives you enough. And if you want to go into each day blind and you just want to be surprised, then this might not be the video for you. But I have plenty of videos for you to check out. Get into my Beyond the Gates playlist. And for anybody else who do want spoilers, let's go ahead and get into it. So on Monday, May 12th, we will see the airing of episode 50. And that episode synopsis reads, the Duprees reel from a cascade of betrayals. Eva scrambles to hold on to what little she has left. And Kat's growing suspicion sets the stage for a reckoning that threatens to fracture the family beyond repair. So Kat is very much so the problem solver. Kat is very much so the one who wants to get down to the bottom of it with things. And she is emotional about what has come out and all that has gone down. But I think that she's way less emotional than Martin is, which is why we see her on this whole little Blue's Clues hunt, honey. And I'm not even mad at her for doing it. In the trailer, we got to see her basically talking to Dana. Because as I said in my last breakdown, y'all, I'm going to start referring to her as Dana because I believe that that's her real name. If it's not, I'll change it back. But I believe that might be her actual government. So, she's talking to Dana in one of the clips in the trailer, and you get to hear her say, so Eva is the one who basically caused the accident that put Laura in the hospital. And we don't get a confirmation or the finish of that scene. So we have the confirmation. Of course, you're going to have to watch the episode. But I think that this is just a part of what Kat is actually investigating, which sets the stage for further reckoning that could break the family even more. Now, I think that Dani is on the other end with her animosity and frustration and resentment of Bill and going to go confront him. I think that she is also digging, and she's going to unearth the thing about Martin, and all of those things are going to come to a head, and it's going to feel like this has all been like a big ass attack on their family, right? So I think that that's what that actually ties to, but I cannot wait for this whole week of episodes because I think that we're going to get so much information just in this week alone. It's going to be a very exciting week. Now, Eva is scrambling to hold on to what little she has left, and I think that this is going to point to her reconnecting with Ted and them starting the beginnings of what their relationship looks like. She's staying at the hotel which Ted is paying for, and Ted already offered to get her an apartment. And like 2 episodes ago, we got to see that actually happening. So we're going to see her moving about this community, not as an employee anymore, but as Ted's daughter. And yes, she's going to, just like Tomas said what he had to say, even though he was still supportive of her by the end of the damn episode last week, we're going to see what other people think in reference to her running into them at Orphe Jeans, or her running into them at the lounge, or even her at the country club. Ted and Nicole before were talking about getting her a job as a hairstylist at the country club, and I wouldn't be surprised if Ted still goes through with that and puts her there. So she's basically going to have to figure out what her footing is going to be in this world now that she's here, and her dad are going to have a relationship. Now, also in the trailer, we get to see Dana confront her. I think they're at Orphe Jeans when this happens, and she's talking about the parent that you chose. You just running around here with the parent that you chose, and it's just like, oh Lord. So this is what I think it means when it says that Eva's scrambling to hold on to what little she has left, because we know that Dana threw her ass out, but then now you at Orphe Jeans yelling at this little girl about how she chose Ted. It's like, what did you expect? Did you want her to go sleep on the streets? Did you want her to go under the underpass with June's ass? She had to do something. She ain't got no money. She don't have no other family. hello. So I think that that's what that's actually speaking to. And y'all, this is just a Monday. If you want to read any of these synopses for yourself, I will post them on ericavane.com so that you can read them as well. And I'll link that in the description box down below. Moving on to Tuesday, May 13th, and this is going to be episode number 51. The synopsis reads, the Duprees reclaim their power with a defiant appearance at the country club. Eva makes a final plea for her mother's love, and Martin begins to unravel the truth behind a haunting memory that could destroy the family's legacy. And y'all, this actually just reminds me that Martin don't really know what is being held over his head by Bill, and what Anita and Vernon are actually like not willing to go nuclear with Bill about, because they're trying to protect this secret. And I forgot. So in my breakdowns, I was talking about like, Martin, you need to chill. You talking about this person lying, that person lying. Meanwhile, you got a whole secret, but he has amnesia tied to this damn secret. Now I do have a video coming where I think I'm going to post tomorrow, but I have a video coming. So if you're seeing this as soon as I post, and it will be up this week, but if it's already like later in the week, then check the Beyond the Gates playlist, because the video is up talking about what I think this secret actually is, because we need a whole video, a little bit of time to unpack the various options that are at play in reference to what else could be hiding, what other little dirty little secret is in the Dupree's closet. Child, it's so good. Anyway, I forgot that Martin doesn't really remember. We're getting to see all of his little nightmares and stuff like that. So the memories are starting to come back. And as soon as he started to think about running for president, that's when that happened. So we're probably going to get some more flashbacks or some more nightmares as things start to come clear. And then he's going to be going to Anita and to Vernon, probably asking questions, because the one thing that he does know is that they have an idea of what actually happened to him, or they took care of him at that time. Intriguing. Now, the Duprees reclaim their power with a defiant appearance at the country club. I think that's just them showing their face. They're going back to having breakfast at the country club like they used to, and they're going to stand there and they don't care about the scrutiny, and they probably get Nicole to do so, which is very interesting, girl, because if you want to spend the whole next month in your house, your beautiful ass house, having your groceries delivered and having your maids and your nannies and your whoever cook the food, and you just chill, you have earned that, Miss Mamas. Your husband cheated on you 20 years ago and had an illegitimate ass baby that you hired, was very nice to, and then she just blew up your life on your anniversary. You didn't earn the vacation, Nicole Dupree. You didn't earn one, Miss Girl. But you know, I don't think Anita and Vernon are really going to allow that to happen. They are definitely there to support Nicole, and they got her the same way they got Dani, but they also have certain appearances to maintain, and they don't want to ever have their children feel like they're beaten or broken. So they walk a very fine line of like, okay, feel your feelings. You're valid in your feelings. You can be angry, you can be frustrated, you can be all of those things, but what you're not going to do is let these people crush your spirit. What you're not going to do is let that man put you in this headspace, or let that man make you question yourself, or let that man make you think twice about the bad bitch that you are. And I kind of love that. Their family union is so dope to see on TV. I'm not even gonna hold you. It could be very toxic in moments because they covering up secrets and doing untoward things, but at the end of the day, the Duprees got the Duprees, and I actually love that for them. Let's talk about Wednesday, May 14th. It's episode number 52, and the synopsis reads, the Duprees rally around old dreams and new truths. Eva walks into the lion's den hoping for a second chance. Dani reignites a forbidden flame, and Kat quietly prepares for war, refusing to let Eva claim a place in her family. Damn, Kat. Damn, Miss Girl, you is not... I can't even blame her, because she knew it from the start, and they damn sure owe her some apologies. So let's break this down, because this Wednesday look like it's going to be juicy, juicy, juicy good. The Duprees rally around old dreams and new truths. I think that's the old dreams. It could be like Martin's nightmares or the dreams that he's having about that particular instance and trying to hold that close and keep that hidden. Like I said, I think that Dani going to be a part of unearthing that as it comes to Bill, especially with Bill last week calling Smitty over and like trying to get Smitty to remind Martin, like, yeah, you don't know what's going on, Smitty, but your husband know, and tell your husband that I still know. Tell your husband I still remember. I'm like, Bill Hamilton, this is not I still know what you did last summer. Relax. But that could be it. And then of course the new truths and like the betrayal with Ted, Eva being, you know, in the family. Is Nicole going to, at this point in time, be willing to allow Eva to come around or to start to integrate or like accept her apologies? It's starting to feel like yes, because if Kat gotta be the one that's like preparing for war and she not gonna let Eva back at the table or let Eva assume a place at the family, then it feels like that Kat is going to be that one person to kind of stop it, unless she's like going to go recruit Martin. Oh, this is going to be so good. I think Nicole was probably going to be very forgiving of everybody but Ted, so unfortunately Eva's going to be around in that regard, and her walking into the Lions Den could be her going back to Nicole's house or her going to Vernon and Anita's while Nicole is there, begging for forgiveness, apologizing, wanted to have a relationship. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Eva's like, Laura is still out, I want to still help you until Laura comes back. It would be bold, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the crazy ass mama that she got. I would not be surprised. And Dani reignites a forbidden flame. That's just her rolling around in the hay with Andre, which I wish they go public already. Y'all give couple. Please tell me in the comment section. Actually, for every one of these I'm talking about, let me know what you think it means, okay? I will make sure that I write it on ericamain.com so you can post a comment there, or you can come post a comment right here on this video and tell me what you think this actually means. Is the forbidden flame Andre? Because that's what I'm thinking. But y'all tell me what you think. Thursday is a very, very big day because that is the day that Keith D. Robinson assumes the role of Ted Richardson. Old Ted is out, new Ted is in, and I'm praying he got some new Ted energy. I'm praying he got some depth and some nuance and some layers to these performances. I'm praying everything don't be delivered like a confident black man who can't be shaken or stirred, even though he cheated on his damn wife and had an illegitimate baby. A man who has project twins should not be laughing. Bro, people should never feel no, I'm just playing. But I think that Keith totally has it. Like, we've watched him in so many different things. So I think that he is going to be able to bring what the character of Ted actually needs to the table. And I'm excited to see it. But we are going to get to see it on Thursday, May 15th in episode number 53. And they say that this is when he makes his debut. Now, the synopsis reads, Eva searches for connection on her birthday, and Kat turns the tables with a bold move that could finally bring Leslie down. Well, maybe her name is Leslie because they put her name as Leslie in this. Child. I got a video talking about, is Leslie / Dana really Eva's mom? And I discuss all of my thoughts around that woman. Make sure y'all watch that. Meanwhile, Ashley and Derek tiptoe around a growing divide. Is love enough to hold them together? Oh, brother. So while we're going to get the new Ted in this episode, we also going to get way too many minutes with the Wonder Bread twins. And I want to pass so bad. But let me focus on the first half of it because I don't care if Ashley and Derek break up. They're boring. Ashley has great hair, but both of them are boring. They're always giving all this lip service to how much they love each other and how great their relationship is. Meanwhile, he is a jealous weirdo. Like, no. And Andre still has yet to explain himself of why he's swooning over this goofy ass girl. So no. First part of it, let's get into that. Eva searches for connection on her birthday. Ted is probably going to do something for this girl's birthday. And Lord, if Kat ruined this girl's birthday. Kat, I need you to relax, Miss Girl. Relax just a little bit. You be on it, Miss Mamas, but get a girl her damn birthday. Take a day off on her birthday, Kat. Do not come in like a hellion on this girl's birthday. It's talking about Kat turns the table with a bold move that could finally bring Leslie down. Is she getting her arrested or committed? Not Ted probably trying to do something for her birthday. Leslie is going to come around and try to play nice on her birthday as well because Leslie is a narcissist. She's a crazy lunatic for sure, but she's also a damn narcissist. So she's going to come around specifically because she wants attention, and she's going to play like she's doing something for Eva and her birthday because she's trying to get closer to Ted, and they're the parents. And then at that time, that's when Kat gonna pop out. Okay, so Kat not gonna ruin the girl birthday by doing something to the girl, but she's gonna ruin the girl birthday by doing something to her mama, like get her mama committed. I like it, Kat. Keep going, actually. I love it, girl. That's why you and me is here, Kat. Me and you, we locked in. Now, the last episode of this week is going to be on May 16th. It's episode number 54. And the synopsis reads, Dani and Pamela chase a risky new dream. Doug finds himself out of options, and Kat closes in on Leslie, and Nicole contemplates a life-changing move. Nicole, what are you doing? Could Nicole leave the hospital? Could Nicole retire? But she loves her patients. Wow. Nicole says she don't want to see you kick it with you, skate with you, nothing. She don't want to see that, man. She's gonna uproot herself and her life. I don't think she's gonna move out of Fairmont Crest. But you just don't know. Ooh. Nicole could do anything. She has money. Her family has affluence. Contemplating a life-changing move. What do y'all think Nicole gonna do, y'all? Child. Doug finding himself out of options. So just get your little cheating ass wife to launder the money for Joey and let us be done with it. Nobody told your ass to get addicted to the damn gambler anyway, Doug. And I want the stuff to come out. Like, why are you hanging over the girl's head the fact that you know that she like to try other things and you alluding to her adultery and all that, but you ain't calling her on it? Is it because you okay with it? So then you don't get to speak on it if you okay with it. Or is he going to use that to manipulate her into allowing Joey to launder his money to cancel his debt? Child, I'm not even going, I can't. Like, I kind of want to get excited about Doug's story, but then Vanessa pop up and she irritates the hell out of me. So no, I can't. Dani and Pamela chase a risky new dream. That's just them open up the modeling agency and then finding girls, which Dani was trying to get Eva. I think it was Eva. I feel like a couple episodes ago, Dani asked Eva if she modeled. Now, of course, she ain't gonna do it now, but I think that's what happened. And I'm like, girl, you just asking anybody off the damn streets? Was it Eva? It was some girl. I don't remember. And I feel like that's why it's risky. Dani, you supposed to be this talent. You supposed to be this icon, which honestly, I'm struggling. Like, I love my girl Dani. I have loved her from the very beginning. So don't take this as shade towards her because it's not. But also, girl, you modeled for 2 years and maybe made a splash. Icon, relax. I don't know what's actually risky about this modeling agency. Your parents started this whole other foundation for you after they did it to other ones because those people disrespected you. You have a bunch of money. You're probably still getting alimony from Bill. So even if the modeling agency don't work out, girl, you're fine. But maybe they're going to introduce new stakes that's going to make it more risky. Who knows? Anywho, those are the synopses for episodes number 51 through 54. No, sorry, 50 through 54. And that is the week of May 12th through May 16th. You can watch Beyond the Gates every single day on CBS at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or after 6 p.m. Either Pacific or Eastern on Paramount Plus. Y'all, let me know all of your thoughts, all of your predictions, and what you think about my predictions in the comment section down below. I'm your good sis you love to talk TV with, and I'm going to see you in the next video.